Alright, so during the night, I did some mining to get myself up to the next level, which means I now have access to the perk that I wanted before I would max out my salvaging skill, and that is Bad Mechanic rank 3, which will give me steel from cars. I also made level 6 scavenger boots and gloves so that we could do this a little bit better, and we're going to go out and just scavenge pretty much every car I can find and just see where that takes me in terms of my salvaging skill and my science skill in particular. I want to get my science skill up to 15 more ranks than it currently is so that I can unlock the gyrocopter, but I am going to need 3 skill points to even unlock the gyrocopter anyway. So this is mostly about maxing out skills rather than really expecting to get the gyrocopter like right now, but we can certainly make a start and see how good the steel yield is. I've just taken the code from the perception mastery thing, so I don't know how good the steel actually is, but we got 5 from that car, which is pretty damn good. I don't think we get any from these types of cars. They're just not hooked up to do that in the game. That's unfortunate. Ow. So I'm gonna go find a town I've not annihilated. Honestly, we're going the wrong direction for that. Let's go to the snow biome and we'll scrap all the cars in that town and just see how much steel and XP and other stuff we get from that. If we can sell it, we could... Oh, if we can sell all the stuff I get, could actually buy the gyrocopter parts from one of the Trader Hughs, assuming we get it before day 31. I don't know if we're going to get like 48k worth of dukes from scavenging that quickly, though. I just don't know if that's possible, but if it's going to happen, then I won't stop it, I guess. Okay, you seem to get 4 to 5-ish based off of my current salvaging skill, of course, because it is modified by your salvaging skill as well as your salvage operations and scrap heap master. There's a salvaging skill. Oh, some explosive crossbow bolts in this car. It's a weird place for them to spawn, but hey, I won't complain. They're pretty good. Another salvaging skill already. Ow. Hey, blunt weapons increased. Another salvaging skill. Hey, science increase. Salvaging skill increased again. Hey, salvaging skill. Oh, I was gonna salvage that, you dick. Oh, I'm bleeding. Hey, science increased from that, though. Oh, hey, there's potatoes here. Let's harvest these, because I have a challenge for that. Oh, their salvaging skill. We are up to 84. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Additionally, my science is up to 67, so it's still going to take a while to get the science up, but it's moving. I still think maybe the best bet for leveling science might actually be to do tier 5 POIs because of those trap magazines that you get from like every one of them. I need to max my salvaging anyway before the end of the series just for the sake of it, so we might as well get as much science out of doing that as possible. Another salvaging skill. Another salvaging level. This town's kind of clear of cars now, so I'm gonna go head over there. The bigger town anyway. Oh, that's a radiated cop. Ow. Salvaging skill. Science. More salvaging skill. How far are we on salvaging? 90, okay. Make that 91. Oh, science book, nice. That saves me some effort as well. Salvaging skill. Another salvaging skill. Another salvaging skill. Oh, rifle book. Another salvaging skill. Another salvaging skill. What the fuck just happened? Where the fuck am I? I think I like teleported through a bunch of buildings. Oh well, there's more cars here. Fuck it, I don't care. Oh hey, I got a science point off taking that bill there. Must have been close to a level up. So we're at 96 salvaging, 72 science. We need 8 more points of science. the gyrocopter. Plus, we still need like 2 more levels after this level that I'm about to get, so we're not getting gyrocopter soon, but we will have the science for it at the very least. And then after 80, my character doesn't really need any more science because I'm not going for like robotics or anything, or I think explosives also uses high science like that. But 100 isn't strictly necessary, so there's no real point in going up my way for it. I'm getting really limited on space right now. No, I don't want to talk to... Might want to go like trade with a trader or something, just because I have a full inventory of shit. I think I was like here when I killed that one guy and I got like teleported through there somehow. No, what the fuck happened there? I've never seen that in my 4,000 hours of 7 Days to Die, straight up just teleporting through the buildings. I have so many fucking engines. I didn't bring a 44 Magnum, that was mildly annoying of me to do. Sugar butts. Awesome sauce. Hi. Oh, I completed some challenge. Let's take that science book. And I completed some other challenge. Vulture Slayer. Let's take the AP762. Eat that book. Go.
Keep your hands where I can
You got any science books? No, you got a rifle book, but that's not necessary. Alright, I sold him some of that, but we can definitely take more stuff from the drone and the truck. I'm not really attached to any of the things I've salvaged today because, except for the steel, because I have a lot of salvage already because I've been trying to level my salvaging skill, so I've actively been doing it for once. What are you trying to do to my truck? Get out of there. There's loot here. Oh, an auger. Well, that'll sell for a lot. Yeah, let's just take a bunch of these. We could scrap all these engines down into mechanical parts and sell them as well. Take that bow. Yep. I'm sure I'll regret having done this at some point, but I don't really care. Oh, shotgun book. I'll need the money and the XP, so let's do this. Hi again, Hugh. Yep, there's 40k jukes in a level. Not bad. Let's just hold on to the level, I guess. He can't buy much more of the main things clogging up my inventory, unfortunately. Because he can't buy any more batteries. Or brass radiators. He can buy these headlights, I think. Even sell oil. Now that I have oil shale, it's not hard to make more of that. So I've unlearned my valuable lesson, evidently. Alright, that's decent. Which Trader Hugh was it that was just selling the gyrocopter parts? Because that's obviously a pretty smart choice if we can just get a few thousand more dukes. Which would save me having to get the science at all. Yes, perhaps that should be done. I didn't mark down which Trader Hugh it was though, but we have plenty of time to get to them all, so no worries about it. We have probably enough money to be able to buy them. If not, we can go and hunt down a few thousand various scrap material. I do still want to max out my salvaging, and if I can, my science as well at some point, so I will continue salvaging, but now that we're up at this much crazy money, it would make sense to buy those gyrocopter parts that he had. Oh hey, a loot bag. These are a good source of those last remaining skill books that I need, so definitely gonna make use of them. Oh, this Hugh? You're not gyrocopter Hugh. But you can buy some shit from me at least. Okay. See, where's the other Hugh? There's a Hugh there we were just at. There's this Hugh, and then there's these Hughs over here. I think it was one of these two that had it. I'm not sure if the traders reset tomorrow. I'll need to check that at the next Hugh. If they do, then I might not get my gyrocopter parts. But either way, we're very close to having them unlocked. So it's like kind of just... It's to save me like 2 days doing it this way. And you know what I'm like, if I can shave 2 days off of achieving some endgame 7 Days to Die goal, I'm gonna do it like a goblin. So, oh my god, so it doesn't really matter like if I don't get this, but I would like to if I can. And the method of getting it is essentially the same. I'm just gonna scrap until I can afford one, or scrap until I'm smart enough to make one, so it works. Oh, a police car I've actually not unlocked. I don't have time for this shit. Come here. I don't care what's in it, just give me it. It was a level 4 machete. That is an upgrade. Are you the right Hugh?
I've got everything from
You are the right Hugh. Let me just do that.
vehicle is good.
And I think I just got a science point off of that.
My weapons are reliable.
Give me this, and I need 2,000 more dukes. 2,000 dukes, 2,000 dukes. What can I do for 2,000 dukes? Let me see what I've got. You know, I could always sell some ammo. Rude. Why? Okay, he's under the truck. That's annoying as fuck. What do we have? Give me literally just anything and everything. I need to sell shit. Yeah. The high level batteries make sense. Alright, let's hope that's enough. Better sell my damn nail gun.
Trader Hughes is closing.
May I?
So figure
Just
out
look.
what you want and get on down the road.
Okay, give me that. Nice, we got the gyrocopter parts we needed. Okay. Phew, just barely. That will help a lot. And I'm spinning out of control and I'm crashing into the wall. This is why I need a gyrocopter, right. So, now I suppose I should go back and make the gyrocopter, but I do also still want to max out my salvaging skill. And my science skill eventually, but it's not a top priority now. Because we have everything we need out of the science skill, since we don't need the gyrocopter. So I'm just going to keep salvaging as I go here, and I'll let you know if I get any more salvaging points. Oh, well, there's one. We need 3 more. So it shouldn't take very long at all. There's another point of salvaging. There's a point in science. And there's a point in salvaging. Is that the last one I needed? No, we need 1 more. Okay. A few more cars. 5 or 6 at most. Last rank of salvaging done. I don't want to talk to the drone. Throwing rocks at me. And frost claws. Ugh. Okay, so we're done with salvaging now. We ended up at 74 science. Not bad. We can definitely get some more science done with the tier 5 jobs, maybe the tier 6 jobs as well, because they give you twice as many bundles. But we're a little ways off tier 6 jobs still, of course, so we need to get those even unlocked. But we have 8 tier 5s to do in order to unlock the tier 6s. Those 8 tier 5s will most likely, I would say 50% at least, will give me a trap bundle of some kind, which means that probably we're looking at about 15 points of science off of the bundles alone as we get those done, not including the ones we'll probably find in loot bags throughout. So I imagine science is pretty much in the bag before the end of the playthrough, just naturally because you get so much science from doing high level POIs. Which leaves the last concerns, really, beach and survivalism. And of course my shotguns and rifles. I guess archery as well, but I'm probably not going to bother trying to finish that. We're at 51 rifles, so we're halfway there. Shotguns, we can probably get shotguns leveled in the next Horde night, I have to imagine. If not the next Horde night, then like we can get a huge chunk done in the next Horde night, and then maybe if I do like a day 42 Horde, I'm not sure if the series will run that long, we'll be able to get it completely done. And rifles can just be leveled throughout POIs, I think. It would help if I had a sniper rifle, but we've just had no luck on that. So let's go and make the gyrocopter, and then we'll decide what we want to do tomorrow. I should, ironically enough, have everything I need on me to make the gyrocopter. The chassis and the accessories are actually in the truck, but still. Yeah, that should literally be everything. Just need to put it in a workbench. Gyrocopter. Nice. So that's that done. I'm going to go empty out all of the inventories that I now have filled with all kinds of scrap. This may take a while. Oh yeah, how much steel did I get? I don't think I just emptied the steel there. I wasn't paying attention. So we may have gotten more steel than I'm about to tell you. But at the very least, we have 300 there. And a little bit extra in here. So yeah. At least 300 steel. It might have actually been more because I didn't pay attention. Right, inventory's cleared out. Gyrocopter acquired. Day 31 is a lot later than it took me to get it in vanilla. I think I was like day 17. when I got the gyrocopter in Vanilla 2.0, and it was one of the reasons I was utterly bored of it, because it was just so easy to be at this stage of development. So I feel like much more that I earned this. Right, so what we're gonna do tomorrow on day 31 here is I'm going to check if the traders reset, and if the traders reset, we're going to fly around and find all of them. Oh, wait, but I have no money. Okay, that might not be a good idea then. I was going to say I was going to fly around, find all of them, and buy all the trader magazines, but if I have no stuff, then that's not going to work. So what we'll do instead is we'll do quests, just to get some loot and stuff like that we can sell. Need to obviously go grab some useful stuff then. Useful stuff being ammo. What I should probably do is try and level my shotguns while we're doing it. Auto shotgun, all that shit. And we got a mod that we can put on here. Any mod, any random mod. And suppressor, not the worst idea. It does make a fun sound effect. And I am playing with a mod where the number of zombies is turned up, so it would make sense to maybe go for something that brings in less of them. Maybe take this for fire rate. I don't know, it's not that important. It could be fun. Been a while since I've had a suppressed shotgun rampage in 7 Days to Die. Do a little bit of that and take some. I've only got a stack of shells. There's no way. I've only got a stack of shells from loot. I have barely used this shotgun. They are just throwing so many of these goddamn AP slugs at me. I don't know if I like them. Let's take all this paper and all this buckshot and a bunch of gunpowder. Oh, I've got some spare skill points now, don't I? Let's see. Shotgun shell bulk crafting. Let's make a bunch of boxes of shotgun shells. Just because I have so much paper and stuff, we might as well make use of that. And I just don't have any shotgun shells. I only have slugs. So that'll help. That's what, 2,000? Decent. But I don't mind using the slugs in the meantime. Yeah, pretty decent. Just not exactly the crowd control potential of the buckshot. So, question is... I need to get more meds before we do anything actually, but the question is, what quest do I want to do? I've got a lot of them. Which one's the nearest? 2 kilometers, Vanity Tower. I would like to take on a medical one if I can. Like, have I got a hospital anywhere? I feel like I remember... Yeah, let's do Salvaging General Hospital. The reason I'd want to do a hospital is more medical loot, means more science books, means leveling my science faster. So that would make a lot of sense. What biome is that particular quest in, though? Okay, snow biome, I can handle snow biome. I do need to bring extra meds, though. This is, like, actual serious questage, you know? But nothing too crazy still. So that should be fine. Let's go and fly over to that job. And we will do tier 5 with the shotguns. Now, there's a bit of an annoyance with leveling shotguns, which is because they are balanced around buckshot, because buckshot should be vastly more common than these AP slugs, but the game's obviously broken right now, and that's a vanilla issue, not my mod in particular, I don't think anyway. I haven't adjusted the spawn rate of any of the ammos. But basically, because it's balanced around you using buckshot, the amount of XP you get per hit is massively reduced on shotguns, and that is because each pellet would count as a hit, so you have to get XP per pellet, and each slug only counts as 1 pellet, so you get less XP for your shotguns when using slugs, but most of your XP ends up coming from kills anyway. The vast majority of your XP actually comes from the kills you get, so it shouldn't matter significantly, but it is an annoyance. I'm just going to really quickly check and see if the traders did reset today. If they did, then we know we need to keep an eye on God, there's too many flashlights on. Yeah, it resets day 34. That means they reset today, basically, this morning. And this guy doesn't have any books. I do want to try and maximize my speech. I'm not going to, like, delay the end of the series if I don't get speech maxed out. But as we're coming into the last third of the series here, we need to consider things like end goals, and one of the end goals I definitely have is getting speech maxed out if I can. But given how I'm completely at the mercy of traders, maybe that's just not going to happen. So let's fly over to Salvaging Hospital. Here we are. Hi. Oh, I missed. Shotguns increased already. Alright, quick reset there to get rid of that HUD bug. more of you. I still don't have that one shotgun perk. Maybe I shouldn't try and use them at long range. Do I have any skill points? I have one, but that's obviously not enough to buy an actual perk. How much does the shotgun perk cost again? We're looking for... Shotgun Surgeon. We don't have it unlocked yet. We need more levels and we need a perk point, so I'll have to wait. It makes the shotguns much more tolerable to use. Hello? Hey, a poppin' pills crate. Come on, medical book. Oh. Oh, steel sledgehammer. Okay. Really? An infernal biker? In this economy? Another auger. Hold still, stupid bird. Shut up. And a chainsaw as well. That's fun. Oh, rip drone. While we heal here, what level is my shotguns up to? 37, not bad. my god. Guys, do you think my zombie multiplier mod is working? Jesus fucking Christ. It's almost like I'm playing a zombie game. It's almost like I have some rifles XP waiting for me too. I don't actually have like the rifle skill to fully do this, but we can make it work. And this is the second highest spawn modifier. Yummy, yummy rifle XP. There, that's much cleaner. There's still some stragglers around, but that's just because they're slowly respawning. You as well. Alright, I could sit here and level my rifles all day if I wanted. Let's actually do the POI we're in. Little ammo pile here. Oh, another sledgehammer for whatever fucking reason, okay. You know what, 2 blood bags, and that isn't going to do me much good, but those might. Same with the brass. You know what, 36 gas is also just kind of slowing me down. Right, let's go. Let's take a vitamin. Though I've not been infected in a while, probably because of the bonus crit resist from suited up perk. Doing its job. Ow. Ow, additionally. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of you. I didn't realize there was a fucking bowling alley up there. Oh, I see. I see, game. You think you're funny, don't you? Spawning them in the vents behind me. Take a first aid kit. God, you're still spawning them? Oh, another chainsaw. Now, I don't believe I have any means of really solving my main leg there because physician is an expensive investment in this mod. Let's see, physician. Here we go. Yeah, it takes 2 levels. You get that first one, so there's no randomly taking it. Alright, let's hope we get some good science mags here. Drone, hold still. I need you to take all this shit and give me some of my ammo back. Just in case. Alright. Science book, that's what we were hoping for. Some ammo. Okay, a duckbill mod. That was not worth the lockpick I wasted on it. Bar brawler. And 2 of those. We're done with bar brawling now. Another drone. Hunting rifle. Here, take this stuff. Right, let's unlock you. Hopefully we get a trap bundle for those 3 science books. That would be like 4 or 5 science out of here, which is decent. Assuming I can open this without using all 30 of my lockpick. That would be nice, thank you. Alright, we got some kind of bundle here, but it does give me science. Good. We also got an archery book, and the rest is whatever. 3 science books are really all that matters. Now we're up to 79. Not bad. I'm going to spend my 1 skill point, and I'm going to put it in science. First actual skill point I've spent on a skill in this playthrough, just because I had the 1 spare and it was annoying me. They were up to 80 science now. Let's head over to Trader Hugh, who's actually very close by to this POI, and sell him some stuff. And then I want to use the spoils to go around and getting some more of those speech magazines. And indeed, maybe they'll be selling science magazines, I don't know. They're not as worth it, but they are still pretty worth it if you've got the money. Oh, we're in the basement, that's not... We've gone too far. Oh, I see, you would all like to continue fighting. Oh yeah, the popping pills next door. We'll actually stop there first. Forgot about that. You know, there's also more power over there. You might get 1 science book out of it if you're lucky. Might be worthwhile. Give me my slugs and some health back. And let's go check out this medical POI. No science book in there. Thanks for body blocking, dipshit. Nothing. Okay, so no science books out there, unfortunately. Eat that blueberry pie. Let's go across the road there to that Mopower and see if we can find a science book in there. Also, have I looted this before? I have not. Ah, some stuff. Nothing of any use out of these. We're going to get a lot of these schematics that I can no longer use, but we can scrap them for paper. I think I have all the electronic schematics and robotic schematics at this point. Oh, there's one. I stand corrected. Although we might now, though. Oh, timed relay. I again stand corrected. Read these schematics. It takes too long to scrap them down into paper. Oh, spotlight. I stand corrected again. Though now I do really question, like, is there anything missing? I don't actually think. Maybe the turret? We're missing the the shotgun auto turret. I don't really care about that one, but if we could find it, it'd be useful. No science books from there, which tells me we might not get any out here, because they typically spawn in those when they do spawn, but we might get lucky still. Any on the roof, maybe? First aid kit, then. Last chance for one out of this. No luck. Okay. That's fine. It was worth a shot. Final total for the shotguns as we're leaving here is 44. That's pretty damn good. Let's go back to Trader Hugh. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a wheeled vehicle, so I'm gonna have to fly like 300 meters. I will take 50 steel. Right, there's 10k jukes. Ooh, he has a level 5 sniper rifle. I'm very tempted by that, but I don't quite have the money for it on me. Ooh, medical book. You know what? Let's just leave the sniper rifle. We'll get one later. Unless... Oh wait, do you want to buy this? Repair that lever action, just see what cost is real quick. That's not good. Speaking of jobs, yeah, you got the Mortician's house? That would be good. I hear about 100,000 zombies on the south side of the compound. I'm guessing a wandering horde just blew in. God, I hope that's a wandering horde. Given the repetitiveness of their spawns, it was. Alright. Well, the Mortician's house is there, we might as well go do it. Nice easy tier 5, we can get some extra money. Let me make sure I bring a few extra meds here, just in case. I could sell him a bunch of ammo, I'm actually swimming in the fucking shit right now, but prefer not to sell it. We have a few days to build up more money to get more speech magazines anyway, but that level 5 sniper would be a significant rifle upgrade. It would help with leveling my rifles quite a bit. Oh, contact grenade schematic, nice. I do not want to fuck with an infernal cop, but their spit does unbelievable damage. It's like 50 billion projectiles. I want none of it. Even on Warrior. Fuck that. Another chainsaw. And a skill point. Buy another rank of a shotgun perk if it's not. Oh, I've not unlocked it yet. We need 50 shotguns. How far off are we? 2 levels. I'll just hold on to it then. Aye. Please don't have any infernal cops in here. Gonna close that behind me. Drone, you might want to come through that door. Yep. Ranked art trap bundle. with the science books I desire. 84, plus a bunch of ammo. Salvaging book that I can't really use now. Okay, that was a very quick tier 5. If I want to level my science quickly, we should probably focus on the infestations. Let's sell him some shotgun ammo. If that should be enough for the sniper rifle. Let me just see if he has a couple of discount items. Awesome sauce and sugar butts. Where'd the awesome sauce go? Oh. Blind. Let me also take off all the mods from the lever action.
I've got guns
Sell that.
for days.
And buy that. Do you happen to be selling a magazine extender? No, you are selling an 8x scope though. Okay, that's like the last weapon I need to have level 5 of all the main ones. So that's fun. Get level 6, I'm going to have to invest shitloads of skill points, so I might just stick with level 5s to be honest.
Buddy.
Got any other infesteds? No. I'll take that though.
Why is this choice?
Go. So the sniper rifle can be equipped with a magazine extender as well to get like 17 shots out of it. So this will be a much better sniping weapon if I can hit anybody with it. There we go. Which means it'll be better for Horde Night in particular if we can shoot like 20 times versus 5. It'll more effectively hold off the Horde. So I wanted to get some more points in shotguns. 2 more levels. How can I get that?
Trader, you figure out what you want and get on down the road.
I mean, there's a bunch of houses nearby. We could just go through them with a shotgun and just absolutely clean house. Well, there's one level I needed. Dodge the rock. Yep. Oh, another loot bag. Need another level though, so let's head into this random yellow house. Actually, let's do Hogzilla Ranch because we can get a red loot bag out of that at least. Have I finished all the skill books, by the way? No, I still need 1 Fireman's Almanac. Of course, one of the few books I actually want because I want the chainsaw damage, but that is the last book I need. So keep an eye out for that one, I guess. Demon. There's that level I needed. 1 second. Let me just throw that point into the shotgun surgeon perks, so now they have even more effective range. I can use this thing as a damn rifle now with the slugs loaded into it. Ow. With shells, it just becomes less of a comedically short-range weapon. It doesn't become... I don't even think it gets any further range than the 9mm pistol in the end. But it feels a lot better to use, that's why I put the perk in the game. I would have honestly made it like just core part of the mod, but it's kind of outside the scope of the actual mod to be changing how the weapons work. However, if I change how the progression of the weapons work, that's fine. And if you don't like the range boost, don't invest in that perk. Nope. Damn, I didn't one-shot you with that shit. Oh my god. Grace is crazy. There we go, now she's dead. Oh, well, there's a lot of wasted rotten flesh. Oh well. Not that important. Archery book and a piercing book and 2 legendary parts, okay. Hi. Anybody else in here? See? Couldn't do that in vanilla, it just functionally wouldn't happen. Your damage falls off at like 18 meters or something like that with the slugs. Weapons bag, nothing there. Ammo pile, nothing much in there either. Archery book. Saves me actually having to level archery the hard way because it's probably going to be one of the harder ones to level. Oh, you're eating the pig. Oh, impact driver schematic. Didn't realize I didn't have that, but yeah, that makes sense. Ah, science book. Not what I came for, but I will graciously accept that. Let's unlock this. A bow and some useful sellables at least. Aye. Oh, bye. Oh, you're just dedicated to the food, I see. Right, let's head back to the gyrocopter and go home. Alright, so it's just about the morning of day 32 here. That is all we have time for in this episode. In the next one, we will head out and do some more tier 5 so that we can get some more money so that I can buy the speech magazines I need, because I'm going to need still 46 of them, and the easiest way to get them, of course, is the traders. But now with the gyrocopter, it's going to be a lot faster, but I still need to get some money first. I will check my base and see if I've got stuff to sell, and if I can get like 50k jukes, I guess, from stuff in my base, then we could just go all out and buy all the magazines if they're spawned, but we're going to try and get them before they reset on day 34. Once we've got speech and science done, the last main concern is going to be survivalism, because that I've just not been leveling. It's not a hard one to level, I've simply not been doing the many actions you can actually use to level it. You can level it by eating, drinking, skinning animals, or harvesting plants, or even reading the food books, and I've just not been finding them ever since I fixed the extreme spawn rate of the home cooking weeklies. It has slowed down quite a bit, so that's the last one to concern there. For weapons, I definitely want to try and get shotguns and rifles done before the end of the series. I'm not too worried about archery or the other melee weapon ones I've been doing, but they could be a fun little challenge. I don't know how long it would take. It tends to take a while to level those melee skills. Most of these points in piercing and blunt have come from skill books that I found, and just occasionally smacking people in the head with my pickaxe or my impact driver. So yeah, we also need to find that one fireman's almanac so that I can get chainsaw damage, so that I can start using that as a real weapon, because that's something I really do want to use, but I want to see it at its full power level so I can know if I need to adjust it at all. But that's all gonna have to wait for the next episode, which will be appearing on screen right now when it's out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.